Classic dystopian novel 1984 has been on top of the Amazon bestsellers list in recent weeks. The iconic novel, published in 1949, is still applicable to many issues in the 21st century. One Great Falls author has written a dystopian novel that raises relevant questions in a new way. Orwell's 1984 imagined a future authoritarian society with an all-seeing government surveillance system and a state-run media that distributes propaganda to enforce orthodoxy and obedience. So, why is dystopian fiction a growing genre?
Kids, when they read The Hunger Games, they want to be scared and see this future that is just awful, but they want to be able to close the book and go to the store and buy a toy. You know, they want to be able to disconnect and go back to reality.
Patrick Douglas, a former correspondent for the Great Falls Tribune, wrote a popular column, Culture Shock, which was featured in various magazines nationwide. Douglas interviewed hundreds of celebrities regarding pop culture, even interviewing legendary late-night show host David Letterman. Recently, Douglas published a dystopian novel, Thalamus.
In this fictitious future, the government makes it a crime to not pay your bills, so you could go to prison for that. So people are panicking.
In this bleak future, digital credit is the only form of exchange. If one's credit dips below negative, they'll be imprisoned. In comes a corporation that offers a bailout if they surrender a healthy limb. For a good arm or leg, they'll earn enough credits to temporarily get back on track and avoid incarceration. Wealthy people buy younger limbs, and the impoverished donors get cyborg-like prosthetic limbs. Douglas says another reason why dystopian fiction is so popular is because it lets us question issues of today and envision potential scenarios of the future. It's no secret millions of Americans are buried in debt and have no quick way of resolving it. Also, many Americans have turned to credit lines to make ends meet.
We're all working to pay our bills, and it's really weird. You know, it's really weird, as opposed to working to survive and have a nice life. It seems like everybody's just working to pay bills. And not everybody. There's a lot of people out there who are fiscally responsible, and you know, it's great. But it feels like a lot of us are chasing our tail, constantly trying to pay off stuff that decisions we've made. And yeah, I don't know if that's a bad thing or not, but we'll find out.
Douglas says another major appeal is asking the question, what kind of person would you become if placed in a dystopian environment? Douglas is currently working on a sequel. You can pick up a copy of Thalamus at independent bookstore Cassiopeia Book